Hello there, Cancer. It is so good to see you again. I'm Mary Sue, and I'm so grateful that you're here. Today, we are doing your September Tarot Love Reading. So this is actually good from now until about mid-October, so for the next 4 or 5 weeks. We'll take a look at the overall energies with the Oracle cards, and then we'll move to the Tarot for more details. And if you're enjoying the content that I create or resonating with the message, I'd really appreciate it if you would consider like, commenting, or subscribing. I really do appreciate all of your support. Okay, let's get into your reading. Let's see what we have here. Turkey Spirit, give with gratitude and grace. Really lovely energy there. And we have to the sea. Okay, I feel like, there's this energy here of stepping into a time where you're seeing the gratitude and grace in either a relationship that you already have, okay, or this time that maybe you have been by yourself, but understanding, kind of surrendering to the idea of, there is somebody on my path, and being grateful for perhaps this time that you have spent maybe by yourself in order to kind of reflect and heal from some situation from the past. So it's really just a very calm energy here. So let's go to the tarot. We're going to try to get some more details for you. So we'll take a look at your present energy, your area of resistance or obstacle at the time, and then advice from Spirit. And remember, your obstacle is something that you will be overcoming over the next 4 to 5 weeks. So it's, kind of the lesson that you are learning at this time. So let's see what we have here. This is looking pretty good. Wow. Lovely. Hanged Man on the bottom and new supportive connections. Okay. And then Cancer, your energy is here with the Chariot. After a long time of having to see a different perspective in a situation, okay, something from the past. I think, you've done some healing. You've been in the boat, maybe by yourself for some time, needing to get some different perspective of a certain situation in the past. I think the situation brought you a lot of, difficult energies, negative energies, having to look at self-worth issues and that type of thing. But you spent the time, healing those. These cards are like crazy. Healing those, right? And maybe, once again, by yourself, having to go within, finding the answers, seeing yourself and this relationship in a different perspective, surrendering to the journey, surrendering to the lessons, the silver linings of this situation. It's helping to bring you into this much more forward movement path where you are meeting new people, new connections, new relationships. For some of you, you may have moved away from a lot of different relationships, not just romantic, okay? Maybe even friends, family, work connections. But there's this sense of, yes, I'm moving forward. I'm ready. See how the Chariot is going towards the new people, right? Opening your heart to understanding, yes, I am leaving one cycle and starting a new cycle. I really love it because here's your present energy, milestone, and the Wheel of Fortune. So I feel, this could be some milestone that you have actually accomplished in your life, maybe in your career sector, or your physical health, or maybe you purchased a new house or started a new business. You've hit some milestone, okay, and it's helping to bring new blessings into your life. But it's also this energy of moving into a new chapter, of understanding that something in the past, okay, that you've done some healing with, right, is now you're seeing the silver linings. You're seeing the blessings of something that was difficult in the past. You're seeing the blessings, and you're almost like stepping into this energy of understanding that you can manifest everything that it is that you want. You're great, you're grateful and you're graceful for, difficult things because they have led you in a new direction, to a direction that is going to be bringing new people, places, adventures, experiences your way. And Cancer, your energies have been difficult, maybe for the last 6 months or so, really working through some healing issues that, you were taking the time to heal. So this is lovely. Yeah. Okay. So, my goodness, we have the Four of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles on the bottom. I feel like you really are moving into this energy of bringing in a long-term committed relationship that may lead to happy family, happy home, wedding, stability in your life. Okay, so we have the Death card. Endings bring new beginnings, right? And the Queen of Wands, having confidence now that you have done this healing. You have gone within. You spent that time in the boat. You figured things out. You've healed past wounds. And now you are really feeling very confident. Very, it's almost the sense of having a true sense of adventure about yourself. Hey, I'm ready to get out there and I'm ready to meet some new people. So let's see what your obstacle is at this time. Okay, so we have kindred partnerships and we have the Seven of Cups. I feel like you're almost overwhelmed by the options that are coming your way. And it could be just in love. Like you could have a lot of people wanting to, be part of your life now, Cancer. But there's also I feel like you have a lot of options just in your life. You could have new job options coming in, or, new cities that you want to go visit, or new opportunities to travel. It's almost as if you have all of these options going on in your life. So it's really hard to figure out who am I going to kind of settle down with, right? There's energy of, wow, there's a lot of people out there, a lot of things I want to explore. It's kind of like you've hit shore with the bathtub. You're getting out of the bathtub and it's kind of like, whoa, I got this whole world to explore, which can be kind of exciting. And yet at the same time, it's kind of like, okay, well, if I have somebody new come into my life and I want to settle down, how is that going to work? If I'm wanting to do a lot of traveling or, look at moving or something like that. Ten of Cups. I mean, oh my goodness, it is just so beautiful. Okay, I feel like you are really, this milestone could be in your career sector, okay? Because here we have the Emperor with the Three of Cups, really celebrating something big that has maybe occurred in your career or just in your life in general, of something that is, near and dear to your heart. And now it's almost as if you want to go and share it with somebody else with the Page of Cups. It's like you're at a party where you're celebrating your big milestone and you realize everybody else maybe has somebody that they're with and you don't, right? And it's kind of like, wait a minute. I do want a kindred partner. Maybe I was having fun playing the field and now it's kind of like, no, I really want somebody that is, by my side to enjoy some of, the wonderful things that are coming into your life. Yeah, after a long time, I feel like now you're seeing clearly, okay, I everybody that's come on my path, I haven't been that excited about, but maybe I think you're going kind of inward because now we're in the Mercury retrograde. I think you may be going inward a little bit and asking yourself, well, why is it that I'm not interested in anybody that's coming on my path? I feel like you're stepping into this energy of understanding, well, maybe I need to kind of rethink what it is. You could be at this party by yourself and you're kind of like, wait a minute, why don't I have anybody to celebrate with, right? And you realize, well, I've just kind of been playing the field, or I just haven't put myself out there. Or maybe it's kind of like, well, I'm seeing people, but I'm not really committing to anybody. I'm not really putting time and energy into building a relationship with anyone in particular. And I think that this moment is a moment where you're kind of like, yes, I really do want to put time and energy into finding someone, okay? This is kindred partnership, okay? It's kind of like a good friend that can move into that committed relationship, perhaps marriage or a committed partnership, right? So it's kind of like this little, I don't know, switch goes off inside of you and you're like, wait a minute, this is something that I really do want in my life. For a while, I don't think it was really something that you were that interested in. You were trying to accomplish something else. You accomplish it, and then it's kind of like, but I have no one to party with, right? So here is your advice from Spirit. You have ascended masters, yes. Spirit guides, angels coming in to help you, and how to take action. Okay, now I really want to clarify, especially this Knight of Wands, because the Knight of Wands is a little bit of that player energy. I wonder if, you know, for some of you, and, you know, we say player energy. Player energy really means that it's kind of like non-committed, right? Like going, you know, have maybe dating people, but not really being committed to any relationship, or even being committed to commit to a relationship. And I feel like this is kind of being changed. Yes, it is. Page of Swords. Yeah. Oh, look at this. You know, for some of you, I think you're getting the idea, okay? Kind of like almost, I want to say almost like an intuitive idea, message, that it's time to kind of settle down with the Queen of Pentacles. Gender doesn't matter, but it's kind of like it's time to settle down, to have a home and a hearth, to have a home, a place where you can call home, where there are other people to celebrate things with, somebody that is committed to you and you are committed to them, with the Ten of Pentacles, something that will last a long time. Because I feel like you have kind of been on this journey, maybe a little bit by yourself, right? And now it's kind of, well, you know, you may have been a little bit of a player in the past, and I don't mean that in a negative way, but just kind of like, I'm not committing, right? And this energy comes from something that was very difficult in the past. So it's kind of like, yeah, I'm protecting my heart. So Spirit is saying, no, it's time to start expressing your love again, right? Instead of not being committed, it's time to really start thinking about what it is that you truly want in love, and then start moving towards it. Because see, the Knight of Cups is moving towards the Nine of Cups. The Nine of Cups is what you really wish for in love. And he's carrying a cup. And there's 9 here. And 9 plus 1 is 10. It's moving towards that life that you are really, you know, wanting for yourself. Really lovely energy. Okay, so let's pull some soulmate cards to see what we have here. Okay, so you have split energy and free will. It's as if the split energy, I totally, you know, that is part of your area of resistance, right? Just kind of like splitting your energy, not committing to a certain person, but it's really just even committing to yourself to be in a committed relationship. The first step, I think, is just recognizing that you would like to have a committed relationship in your life. I think that's the first step that you're coming into. And I feel like there's a little bit of this energy of, yeah, but I'm free and I have free will. You know, there's almost like a little bit of, you know, looking at this in a different, I think that that's why this event occurs, right? Because it's kind of like, wait a minute, my life isn't balanced, right? I might be out there having a lot of fun, but when this milestone comes in and you don't have somebody maybe to celebrate with, you know, this could be even like you're going to a wedding, right? And you have nobody that wants to go to the wedding or to some event with you. You know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a party for you. It could be just an event that you're going to. It could be, they're saying like a reunion, you know, maybe like a high school or a college reunion. And you're kind of like, wow, all my friends have somebody they're going with and I don't. It highlights this the fact that you don't have a committed relationship, somebody that's even more of a kindred partnership, if nothing else, that you can take to certain events, and you're missing that in your life. It's something that you realize is making your life unbalanced and that you would like to bring back into balance. So let's take a look at your romance angel cards and see what we have here. Playfulness, flirt, very soon. Yeah. And then, I think the playfulness and flirt, I think you may have been doing this a little bit, Cancer. If you haven't, then I think you're moving into this energy of, okay, I have to be kind of playful and flirty to, I want to start attracting somebody into my life and just putting yourself out there a little bit, right? And I do feel like this person could be coming in very soon. It's really about your energy, about moving into the energy of wanting love in your life, after maybe a long time of just really not, I think because you were healing, So give yourself a little compassion and love. And Cancer, I do personal readings. So if you're interested, the link is in the description box below. I'd really be honored to do a reading for you. Okay, so here's your Lover's Oracle card. This one dropped out. Deep in your heart, you already know the answer. Do what feels right. I love that because I feel there's a little bit of you that isn't sure that you're really ready for this, right? And yet in your heart, you know that this is what you really want. You want somebody in your life to enjoy life with, to enjoy those to enjoy those events or the milestones in your life, the things that you have acquired for yourself. You want to share them with somebody else, right? And it's just really a lovely energy. Have the courage. You can do this. All right, Cancer, I'm going to leave it there. I'd love to hear how this may resonate with you in the comment section below. I really do wish you so much love and light in this situation and all your situations. And I hope to see you again really soon. Bye for now.